Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to adjust these SPC upper control arms on the back of a 2005 Ford Focus wagon. Mine's a wagon. I don't know if it's the same for the sedans. I found the sheet for them. This is the sheet. It's just kind of like the instructions on how to install, but it wasn't really helpful. This picture is helpful at the end, and the large nut is a 32. Didn't tell me anything about the small, and then the pinch bolt torque is there. But basically, this one's the 32. This is smaller. This is left-hand thread. So you have to turn it to the left to tighten, right to loosen. This one's normal thread, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So this nut spins freely on this shaft. This is in its own sleeve inside of this, while this has a through bolt inside of this sleeve and this. So this one's left-hand threaded with this nut. This one's normal right-hand thread into the control arm. So I was torquing the wrong way. You got to make sure you get it right. Left-hand thread, right-hand thread. Then there's a pinch bolt down here. That pinch bolt, I loosened it beforehand so you could be able to adjust it. There's a 13 mil on the back, 5 millimeter Allen on the front. Here's all the tools you need. I used a tape measure to make sure the car was level with the suspension compressed when I was adjusting it. This is a camera gauge I picked up on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It was really helpful actually, really nice. The 13 mil socket. The 15 mil is to hit this suspension bolt here. It's a 15 mil head. This nut should be welded in place and doesn't move. But if it does move, it's an 18. And I used an impact and then hand tools to get it off. So 13, 15 ratchet. The screwdriver helps to pry apart the pinch bolt after you have it loose. This is the 5 mil on that pinch bolt head. The two adjustable wrenches are very helpful for the two large nuts, the 32 mil and the slightly smaller one. And of course you have to take the wheel off with the 19. I used all these. Mine, I remember putting it on about 5 years ago. Of course, living in Salt, it was rusted in place. I had to take the whole thing apart. It took me like 3 hours with PB Blaster and a hammer and the wrenches. Got it on a vise and got it all apart. But now I'm good. I set my camber to 1.25 using the camber gauge. Before it was at 3 and I was burning through tires. So I do a negative 1.25 camber. It matches the other side now, and my tires should last a lot longer. If you have any questions about the control arms or how to adjust camber using them, you can ask questions in the comments. And yes, I know there is those two bolts there. Let's see if I can point to it. There's two bolts right there and there that adjust the toe, and you should do that first. Without an alignment rack, I don't really want to deal with that right now. I'll get a full alignment later. But for now, this will help me stop wearing through tires so fast. Anyway, thanks. Bye.